welcome to day 15. We're motoring along, aren't we? How are your preps going? I haven't done any yet. Charlotte's been involved in a panto, and as a result, my life has been mostly tailored to getting her to rehearsals. So tonight was the last one, so we can now start thinking about Christmas properly. So today we are reading The Best Christmas Ever by Marnie McGee and Gavin Scott, and this is what the back says. Christmas is only a day away, and Millicent Mouse has scrubbed, dusted and baked until everything is perfect. But when Millicent's friends need help, her plans go topsy-turvy. How will she have the perfect Christmas now? Oh, lots of leaves, not snow. Millicent Mouse was all of a flutter. Christmas was only one day away, and the little mouse could hardly wait. She had swept and scrubbed until everything sparkled. She had fluffed and dusted until she sneezed. Millicent gathered apples and nuts from the cellar. In a flurry of flour, she baked an apple nut pie. She poured honey and spices into a kettle. Standing on tiptoe, she sniffed and smiled. Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas, she said, without my hot honey punch and apple nut pie. Sounds nice. Millicent was bundled up warm and then scampered out into the snow. Her black boots crunched as she walked to and fro, gathering lots and lots of ivy. Ah, that's what leaves are. It just wouldn't be Christmas, she puffed, without fresh ivy for my wreath and berries to string on my tree. Instead of berries, Millicent found a baby hedgehog, snoring softly in the snow. Whiskety whiskers, she gasped and tiptoed close. He needs a better nest than this. So she wove all her ivy into a leafy blanket and gently tucked it around him. By the time Millicent had finished, the sky was growing dark. Fiddle, she fussed. Too late to search for berries now. Millicent scurried home. There she found Felicity Finch and her chicks, searching for food. What, oh, what shall we do? The mother bird cried. The snow has covered all our seeds. Come in where it's warm, said Millicent. I've just made apple nut pie. I love the handbag. In the flick of a wing, the kitchen was full of hungry chicks. Their feathers fluttered and flapped as they flocked around Millicent's pie. It's tricky to say. Tasty, tasty, how kind, how kind. And then they were gone. In a whoosh of feathers and dust, Millicent sneezed. Zsh, zsh. Nothing was left but scattered crumbs. Millicent heard a knock at the door. Fiddle, she muttered. Whoever now? Merry Christmas, Millicent, called Gabriel Skunk. I brought you a present. Perfume. Perfume, said Millicent, hiding a smile. Why, thank you. Gabriel dabbed at his nose. I have a terrible cold. Try my hot honey punch, she said. It's very good for terrible colds. Gabriel lifted the kettle and drank every drop. I don't think that's how you're supposed to drink it. Cats, he said, and he ambled off home. Millicent looked around. It looks as if a storm has hit. Every dish is dirty. My pie and my punch are gone, gobbled and gone. I have no ivy for a wreath, no berries for my tree. Whiskety whiskers. How can Christmas be Christmas now? Even the doors are off the hinges by the looks of it. Then Millicent smiled. At least I have my perfume. Perfume from a skunk, she giggled and bustled off to bed. The baby hedgehog is warm, she whispered. The chicks are full of pie. The punch will help dear Gabriel's cold. And then with a yawn, she fell asleep. Perfume says, Ode to skunk. Next morning, Millicent woke to a chorus of cheeps and chirps. Outside were robins, sparrows and finches, and they were all singing for her. Behind the birds came a family of hedgehogs. Grandfather Hedgehog carried a sack, and the baby had flowers stuck into his prickly spines. Last came Gabriel Skunk, with a lopsided grin and a great big cake. Gracious goodness! Exclaimed Millicent, and she invited them all in. They trimmed the tree with their treasures from Grandfather Hedgehog's sack, buttons and ribbons, sparkly foil and scraps of cloth. Millicent's black eyes sparkled. This is the very best Christmas ever, and I am surely the happiest mouse in the forest.